problem.
Yo, what's up, guys? Storm's Mentor back, and this is Reactor Talk, the series where I grab a fellow reactor and we ask some questions. Joining me today are my guests.
We got the Otaku Gamer couple. I'm Don,
I'm Rin.
and happy to be here.
Oh yeah, super excited for this. Super excited for this. Now, the first collab with Barasu and his wife Kiara was super fun. I loved it. It did very well. Instantly became one of my better videos and one of the more fun ones to record. So I thought we'd keep this going. And what better way than to go with the other Nerdcore Reactor couple? One of the few we got. So,
Hell yeah.
so some of these questions will be the same as the other ones, but we also got some more. Try to keep everything switched up and fresh. But let's hop into the first one. First one to kick off the last one. When and how did you guys discover Nerdcore?
Ooh, it's a good one. So we actually discovered Nerdcore through Rustage's Shonen Rap Cipher.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know how it showed up in my feed. I just saw it one day. We clicked on it, we watched it, and we were like, hold up. There's some musical talent in this cipher. Wait a minute. That led into us discovering, well, we really just started deep diving into everybody individually. We started with Rustage, Fable, and Divide. Those are the three that stood out to us the most.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we've never looked back. Honestly, I now have a, 200 plus playlist of nerdcore music. I mean, like, it's better than most of the mainstream stuff these days.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Barasu said it best, man. Mainstream does not mean good.
No. Mm-mm.
Not at
No.
all.
It just means what sells.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's facts. But yeah, pretty much same similar role here again. I know I brought it up in the last one with the last Reactor Talks, but yeah, I was just on YouTube one day, and I think it was a Dan Bull song that popped up. You know, one of my friends in high school, he showed me Dan Bull, and I was like, oh, this dude is dope, because I played a lot of Assassin's Creed, and he was like, yo, check out this Assassin's Creed song by this guy. I was like, okay, so it was Dan Bull. And then there's another YouTuber who does like video game rap battles and like anime rap battles. It's The Infinite Source. So I listen to him a lot. And then one day I see Daddy Fast Snaps. I believe it was his Joker rap. Why so serious? And I listened to that and I was like, oh shit.
Ooh, that's a
And
good
I
one.
was hooked since. And I just started listening to DPS the entire way through. And then
That's funny. I feel like Dan Bull was the lead for everybody joined because that's how I first knew Dan Bull from Nerdcore Rap too. When I first told people that like, oh yeah, like Nerdcore is like popping on YouTube now. They're like, oh, you mean Dan Bull and everything? Like it goes beyond Dan Bull
yeah,
now, but Dan Bull is the
way
GOAT.
beyond.
Like
Oh
he is
yeah.
the OG.
I believe it was like what Dan Bull, Rustage, and then everyone else came like a little afterwards. Which oh man, but even still, like those guys created something that has transcended just music. You know,
Oh
like
yeah.
it is so amazing. And you know, with the community we got, this is going into the second question. With the community that's been built, you know, and I don't want to like have you guys pick sides, but in the community, who have you guys had like the best interactions with, both artists and like other as fans? Who have you had the best interactions with, artists and fan wise?
I think we both have had different interaction with different people.
Mm-hmm.
Except we'll start with the fans. Our mods, and
Yeah.
there are mods across all of our channels. I'm talking YouTube, Twitch, Discord, everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's two individuals, and I'm gonna shout them out: Jackie Lee and Darth Cadis. They have been around since we first started our reaction part of
Mm-hmm.
our YouTube channel, and I mean they can both tell you we've asked them in streams before, but it was just a Jackie found us through a Persona Zach Boucher song, and then Darth found us on stream one day, requested on stream that we react to a None Like Joshua JoJo cipher, and we were like, yeah, sure, we're gonna do it right now. And he subscribed and never looked back.
Hell yeah.
And they're like, we game with them every other week. I mean, they have truly become friends.
Mm-hmm.
As far as in the community itself, first person that interacted with me was Grayson and then Slick. And then that turned into Hala, Diggs, Sailor, Savvy. I mean, to be honest, it still blows my mind how many people from the nerdcore community that we talk to on a regular basis with how it's a numbers thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to get past the numbers thing when we're as small as we are, and then we got people with hundreds of thousands of subscribers and followers on Twitter, and it's just like, why do y'all talk to us? We're like, well, that's a waste of your time, it feels like. But I feel like we've made some true friends
Oh
in
yeah.
the nerdcore community.
Oh
For
yeah, man.
sure.
Like, cause on both sides, you got both sides. You know, artist, fan wise, everyone's been super cool, and the community is uplifting. It honestly, it really is. Everyone's supportive.
Mhm.
Going to
Oh yeah.
Jackie,
Yeah.
going to Jackie Lee when I got back on Twitter to promote the YouTube reactions and stuff like that. He was one of my first followers. He's been around ever since,
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
that
He's
type
the
of.
best.
Oh yeah, he is cool. He is dope. Now I don't talk to a lot of people because my work schedule. I don't get home till like
Mhm.
midnight most nights, and so
Yeah.
I felt
That's
from
rough.
that, yeah. So from that, it's like reactions, edit, upload, go to sleep, and that's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'm in like so many discords. I'm in y'all's discords, and I'm never active because like work just takes it out of me. And so
I understand that.
I'd say one of the first people to interact with me on Twitter would be Just Rebel, and I actually need to
Mhm.
talk to him a
Okay.
little bit more because he's super cool. He,
Yeah.
and then from there on, it was like Grayson, and then
Mhm.
I just started talking to more and more people. Your boy Chaos, me and him talk almost regularly now.
Yeah.
Barasu, and
Mhm.
it's just something that this community is just a little bit different than any other community out there. The gaming community, anime communities, yada yada. Nerdcore kind of just
Yeah.
brings everyone back into the fold and everyone together, and I love that. So,
Oh yeah, for
Mhm.
sure.
guys.
Oh, and actually, speaking of the whole thing with who we interact with, I know Ren interacts with a lot of the females.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually in the female nerdcore Discord
Mm-hmm.
and everything. She's real close with like Savvy
Sally's my baby.
and Sailor for sure. I mean, we game with them sometimes, and that's
Yeah,
always a
Mhm.
fun time.
I believe I
Uh,
was in one of Sailor's streams when you guys were playing Minecraft with
yeah,
She
her.
crazy.
Yo, her streams crack me up, man.
it's a good time.
Oh yeah, oh
She's
yeah.
so sassy.
All right, this one might be a little harder for y'all to answer, but if you had to pick one reaction from your channel as your favorite, could you? If so, which one?
Yep. For me, the Fable Sand
Oh,
cipher rap.
oh, never mind. This is easier than I thought it would be.
That is by far still my favorite cipher. I think the Shonen Rap Cipher 2 is close,
Hmm.
but I just feel like to this day no one needed to go as hard as they did on Fable Sand Rap Cipher. They just didn't need to do
Yo.
it. I felt like which is funny enough, the thing that blew up our channel, so to speak, wasn't nerdcore at all. It was
Yeah.
Jaden Animations, which is weird for that to happen. But that did really well. I think that was when we finally established ourselves as a part of this community, and
Hmm.
it was the testament to that. What
Mhm.
was your what do you think our best reaction was?
Between Fable's Cipher or well, we didn't react to God, but that one like off camera, that was the craziest reaction I had. With Divide and Fable. I still like anyone that makes me cry. I feel like is our greatest reaction.
There's a few of those.
Like
I don't know why our
anything that
community
makes
likes
me
to see
cry.
Ren cry, but they
I,
do.
It's
I
like,
can't I
oh my
can't
god.
remember which one it was, but it was one of y'all's collabs with Barasu. One of those songs almost got y'all.
Oh, it
I
was the
saw
Yeah.
Stack
that.
Cliche one.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
I
oh,
remember that.
it's gonna get him. It's gonna get him. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Uh, so I mean, yeah, whew, because I know for me it'd probably be a little bit harder to choose what my favorite reaction was. Um, I'd say out of this year, either Fallen or dang,
Oh
either
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was definitely either Fallen and I just Heart of Blaze. I didn't
Yes.
react to that, but
Yeah.
whew, outside,
Oh
When you
yeah.
first heard it.
Oh yeah. That almost made me tear up.
right?
Like
Yeah.
golly.
I was at work. I saw those on Spotify. I was like, all right, I'm gonna listen to this. And I was sitting there. I was like, don't cry, man. Don't cry. You can't do it. You can't do it.
Suck in those tears.
Don't show
Like,
them your
look,
weakness.
you cry to Fable at home, okay? You gotta add that. You gotta add that to the same playlist that's come around in Palace in the Sky, okay? You do not
Yes.
cry here, while your coworkers gonna make fun of you.
We want to talk about Fable songs that make you cry. Look to the Moon
Oh my
almost made
God.
me cry, just because of our and it was that was the I think that was the song that actually made Fable kind of notice us a little bit
Hmm.
because he realized that I understood what that song was really about, and we had very similar experiences in that department of what that song was about. So that kind of like ever since then he has like commented, retweeted us on he followed us on Twitter after that day. That was like my
Hmm.
biggest
Oh heck
flex
yeah.
of the year was the fact that we got Fable to follow us back on Twitter and fucking pay attention to our videos and shit.
Right.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah, that song still gets me.
All right. Well, I'm glad we bringing up the song. So, cause what are five of your favorite nerdcore songs individually or together?
Ooh, you want to go first?
Sure. My favorites are the ladies cipher that Holla put together. That's one of my favorites.
Hmm.
Good one.
Um
That is a pretty good cipher too.
I still love oh fuck, I already forgot what it's called. It's one of Fable's older villain songs. It was like the villains of My Hero. It wasn't a
The League of
cipher.
Villains.
Yeah, maybe it was just that.
That was, I mean, you just like his verse on that one. That
No,
was a
it
wrestler's
wasn't.
cipher.
No, it wasn't a cipher. It was just a song. I don't remember. I'll have to look at it. Um, uh, it's gonna kill me. I want to find that. Anything that fucking Savvy does now with her lewd songs are
Oh,
great.
the lewd core stuff.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Um,
time.
and then I'm still so torn between I'm trying to think of my favorite like Dobby song because Dobby's like my
Oh,
man's.
there's so many good Dobby
Oh my
songs.
So I
God,
was gonna
yes.
say like that one's pretty much my other top five favorites. Like between the artists that have all done Dobby,
Hmm.
they've done him so much justice.
And I'm a little more torn. It kind of depends on like what's freshest in my mind, which is obviously the most current. I mean, I'm sure if I've thought really, really hard about it, I could find something from way back when we first started.
Hmm.
But if I had to pick now, I would say my top five nerdcore songs would be Ressage's Again song with from ReZero,
Hmm.
Hala CG's Villain Deku song Not Nice, DPS's Dobby song Fallen, Fable's Heart Ablaze,
Mhm.
and if I had to pick a last one, probably Divide Music, Sasuke song Beyond Human.
Oh man,
I
Beyond Human
those are
is
the
good.
those are the ones that I probably listen to every single day, no matter what happens. Like I
Oh
have
yeah.
to listen to each of those songs every single day. Sec runner up would be Breeton Boys Senpai Got Drip. That's just a catchy ass
Yo,
song. I have I have to listen to that
that
one.
is just a vibe, bro. Like
It
Yeah,
really is.
somebody
so
got dip it, she
wavy.
know it. And that's just a good song. I love that. I love
Aqua
that.
the Fit, peep the way that she poses.
Poses. Woo! My girl legit is the coldest. Oh, it's just so good, bro. It's just so good. Brian got memorable songs right there.
Mm.
Um, my
Oh,
list
he
ha-
does.
my list has to be updated. So, cause like you guys had some absolute bangers for y'all's, especially all the Dobby songs. Like all the Dobby songs, I'd
Be
Oh
say
yeah.
for real.
if I had to pick one besides Fallen, I would definitely have to say "Cross My Heart" by Fable.
Yes.
Oh
That
yeah,
Yeah.
that
one,
was our like
Yeah.
until Heart Ablaze came out, like, and
hmm
we said in our reaction video to that song that like I didn't think another Fable song was gonna top Cross My Heart. That was our
Ooh.
favorite song for the longest time.
Yeah.
But then Heart Ablaze came out, and I was like, you know what? Never mind. I'm crying on the inside. This is
right?
it.
Like, so my favorite Fable song for the longest time was "Decay," because I, a
Yes.
huge,
Oh God,
a huge Naruto
yeah.
fan. So that Madara song, I was like, wait, pause, wait a minute, hold up.
Yeah.
Why am I feeling bad for Madara right now? This man bodied everybody.
For
I'm
real.
over here
That's
about to
the funny
cry.
thing with like Ren kind of missed out on a lot of old mainstream anime.
Hmm.
So Naruto's one of them. We're actually reacting to that currently for our Patreon. So she's learning about Naruto now, and when we reacted, we heard that song,
Hmm.
and we knew we were gonna eventually watch that show together. I was like, it's gonna be a long time before you understand how
Yeah,
badass this dude is.
yeah.
But my God.
It's gonna take a while to get there. A whole lot of. Please tell
Oh
me you
yeah.
guys are skipping the filler.
Yes.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, we're
cool.
skipping the filler.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
don't gotta ask that. Nah, we
Shin-
skipping that filler.
The Shinobi Ostrich still is the most annoying filler to this day to me. Worse than Mecha Naruto. I hate the Ninja Ostrich.
Oh my god.
I hate it.
Yep.
So
Listen,
my
no, I'm
updated
not doing that.
my updated top five would have to be Love Is War, Sailor Your Love,
Yep.
Oh,
Fallen,
that's a good.
Heart of
Mhm.
Blaze, Red Blue by
Mhm.
Golden EMP because that shit is just fire.
We
And
still gotta check him out. We got suggested him recently.
ooh,
We gotta check him out.
yes, definitely like check out definitely his guts, his three most recent. So his guts, his L rap, and his Gojo, because those are all
Okay.
fire, absolutely amazing. Um, and then for a fifth one, I don't know. So that one's a little bit more difficult, but I would have to say "Break Me Down" by Divide, because that
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
anytime I'm scrolling through my playlist at work, I literally just like
Mhm.
okay, I'll see it. I'm like I want to listen to this because like
Yeah.
it's just such a
Yeah.
good, great, amazing song. It's beautiful, and it really
It
It
really
is.
is.
Break Me Down. I feel like it hits all of the elements. It hits that the the beginning, the intro, how it's more EDM, then it drops into rock, and then the vocals, the
Yeah.
lyrics sound pop. I'm just like, oh, Divide. I think Divide and Fable are two of the most diverse artists in the community.
And
It is.
DPS.
Yeah.
Oh, DPS as well. But when it comes to hitting the aspects of other genres, I gotta give that to Divide and Fable because you hear them do the screaming. I'm like, hold up, wait a
Yeah.
minute. You guys caught me
That's
off guard.
yeah. That's why God hit us so hard when we first heard that one. I mean, like we said, when we first found this entire community,
Hmm.
Fable and Divide were one of the two of the three that we were like, we
Mhm.
definitely have to check out more of their stuff
Yeah.
specifically.
Right?
And just because Divide's singing was just on point, and we were definitely more metalheads than
Mhm.
hip hop fans at the time when we first found the community. So that was
Yeah.
just like, yep, Divide hits all the boxes right there. We
Oh,
have to react
oh
to more
yeah,
Divide.
definitely. Because man, Divide, whew,
Is something else.
Yeah.
just a
It's a whole nother
monster.
level.
That man is just a monster. And I honestly think one of my favorite Divide moments isn't besides his music. I was in one of his streams when he was reacting to DPS's it was the Imposters Among Us rap.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good one.
And Divine was listening to it, and it got to the point where DPS said, "I ain't doing rock ballads, ain't the crowd I'm going after." Well, Divine's like, "Wait a minute, is that a diss at me? That's pretty. That's pretty cool if that's a diss at me." And I was like, "Oh my god, Divine, I love it." Like he's straight up
Still
just
to
like,
this day, I'm pretty sure Divide, with how good his singing was, is what started the wave of everybody starting to sing on more
"Oh,
of their tracks.
oh,
Mhm.
I hope that is what happened because a lot of these guys, a lot of the artists have mad good vocals. You know, they
Mhm.
sound good when they singing, and it's you know like it's kind of hard to find multi talented like artists who will rap and sing and can do
Yeah.
them both
Mhm.
good. Again, going back to
Yeah.
the mainstream guys, mainstream don't mean good, and a lot of the people in the nerdcore community would put a lot of those guys to shame.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
For real.
For sure.
We've said it before. It's like they're up to par, if not above, a lot of the artists that we've listened to in the past, and even the newer artists.
Oh, I
And there's
agree.
a there's plenty of people, and they're not even the big names in the nerdcore community. There's some that are just like sitting at that like what 1 2K subscribers, like the smaller artists that
Hmm.
they have radio hits already.
Mhm.
Like if they had the connections and they could get their songs on the radio, it would work perfectly.
Oh, for real.
So it's just one of those things. I hope everybody in the community blows up off their music. And there's a lot of people that already were either in past like bands like Divide and Fable
Hmm.
and whatnot, but like everyone in the nerd community, especially the top people, definitely could already just have full on music careers
Oh, you know it.
if they could. Like if they could find those connections, if they could have that breakout moment where somebody reaches out to them and is like, yo, you want to sign? Cause like
Honestly though, and we already got proof of that. Like Shao this man was in. He's been on Westwood. He's done songs with Tech Nine.
Yep.
You got
Yep.
McGuire. McGuire's in the industry too, and he's doing nerdcore. So the
Mhm.
proof is in the pudding. You know, like to have people who've been there, who've been with mainstream artists and big connections like that, and they're still coming and doing this in the community. Yo, that speaks volumes in and of itself. But
Oh
I
yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
but I agree wholeheartedly. We got a bunch of smaller artists who have songs who could definitely be played
Yeah,
on the radio and be out there.
for sure.
Yeah.
I want it.
And like it's especially just because like not take the delivery out of it, just how creative these guys are with the lyrics. You know, even with
Mhm.
you.
Oh yeah.
And I one of my favorite being is Diggs the Prophecy, just because how
Oh
interactive
yeah.
he is,
Love Diggs.
dude.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Nerdcore
He's a
sensei, man.
mentor.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Diggs
most
Yeah.
is
definitely.
another one that first kind of started interacting with us for a while. And I don't remember how that started either. I think we reacted to one somebody requested one of his songs and he's been chatting with us ever since then.
Yeah.
We started checking out some of his original stuff
Hmm.
and
Mhm.
whatnot. Those are some of our older reaction stuff. But yeah, Diggs is definitely he should be bigger than
Oh,
what he is
oh, hands
online.
down,
Mhm.
Like
hands
he
down.
really should.
Oh yeah, man. Diggs and like you, it's just great because you can actually like just jump in and have a conversation with Diggs, you know.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
he's very open.
oh, hands down, I love it. I love how interactive he is with people because I remember I put up the Bakugo rap and
Mhm.
Yep.
I sent the link to Diggs, just asking, just seeing if he wouldn't mind checking it out, giving some feedback. The fact he did,
Mhm.
I was like, wow, that meant more than like the feedback he left. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously I appreciated the feedback too, but the fact that he took time out to check it out, I was like, yo,
Even
this is
even
lit.
bother. Yeah.
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 Going back to what you
That's
guys
what I've
said.
been
Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead. You can
Um,
go ahead, bro.
no, especially because going back to what you said earlier, you got these guys who are up there with thousands of like followers and subscribers and stuff. They're taking the time out to respond to someone smaller. It speaks a lot
Yeah.
to their character, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I love our community so much, is it's just so open and supportive, no matter how big or small you are.
That's
Yeah, and
facts.
that's that. I've told her before, but I actually used to stream and do YouTube before we even met. So I know how not inclusive a lot of communities are when it comes to starting a YouTube channel or whatnot. But we joined the Nerdcore community, and within our first few months, What It Do Dave, Barasu, I mean, like we started meeting all other reactors who had advice for us on how to grow.
Hmm.
And I mean, the community itself, the artists themselves welcomed us with open arms. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about. And with when it comes to other YouTube channels, when it comes to whatever your niche is that you're trying to be,
Yeah.
Nerdcore is definitely the most supportive, and I think a lot of people should take more advantage of that.
Oh yeah. Take more advantage of the support that you can get in this community, and you know, it's crazy because again, I brought brought this up with Bavasu and Kiora, the the people who try to throw shots at the community and stuff like that. Like, why?
Right.
We're not messing with you guys. We're
No.
trying to keep our people together and uplift everyone in our community. Why are you guys coming over here to throw shots and whatnot? And
Right.
that's annoying as crap. But I love seeing the community, just bounce back from it. Like it's
Yeah.
bounced
Yeah.
back from all of the drama that went on, even within the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just finds a
Yeah.
way to bounce back because it's just that type of environment that we have here,
Yeah.
and
For real.
it's really dope to see.
Yeah.
And going into this next question, how has y'all's time been in the community since joining?
It's been very good
Yeah,
for
it's been damn near
like at least for me.
amazing.
Yeah, like there haven't been any negative sides of being in our community. Everyone's been super supportive. If something not good, like negative happens in our life, like everybody rushes to like send us messages or post uplifting messages on our Twitter or YouTube or even in our Discord. So like everybody's been so nice to us.
Yep, even if like we can't, if something happens and because life happens and sometimes you can't get things recorded and uploaded onto onto the YouTube channel. Sometimes you don't stream for a long period of time,
Hmm.
and everyone seems to be like, "No, bro, take the time you need. We'll still be here." And I think the thing that sucks the most for us is a lot of the nerdcore community is not on our time zone,
Yes.
Mm.
so like streaming and stuff does not work very well with us. I mean, we have like our friends that we've made our mods and whatnot, and our select few that always show up and they're in the chat room every single time. But it's just like it sucks. I wish we could do more with more people. But well, the limited interaction that we do get to have with them throughout the day is always been positive. I've never had a negative experience with anybody in the nerdcore community. It's been a great time since we started.
Oh yeah, yeah, and it's just the again the positive energy everyone has here. I feel like it's like less of a community and more of like a family, you know,
Yes.
because
Yeah.
obviously people have their issues with other people. Most of the times that
Mhm.
seems to get settled, and that happens in a family. You got people
Yep.
trying. You got people that will support you and uplift you. That'll happen in a family, and then you got everyone encouraging everyone else to like chase what they want to do and do what they want to do. Make sure you're okay. Make sure your health is good. Make sure everything's popping. And it just gives off that family vibe. And
Yeah.
like Daddy Fast Snap's kind of like the dad. Uncle Fable, obviously, he the uncle. And
Yep.
you got Sensei Diggs. He's like that. He's like the wise uncle at the cookout.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
for real.
He's like
Sensei
fucking Uncle
Diggs.
Iroh.
Oh, facts. Uncle
Savvy's the
Iroh.
wine aunt, Sailor's the
Yep.
mom,
There you go. Bre-
Paula's the weird cousin that you love to death.
Breeton Boy's your
It's all
favorite.
there.
Yeah, Breeton Boy's your favorite cousin that you ain't seen in a while. That as soon as you see him, yeah, what up, cousin?
It's all vibes.
Facts. And I don't want to keep this going for too long. I said that last time, and that that interview with Boston, I loved it, man, because they trailed off, and the conversations got real. I loved that. That was so much fun recording that one.
That's part of the fun of this.
Of course, that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this because it's so fun, really, to just sit
Yeah.
down and just talk about stuff you like and have a
Hmm.
cool conversation. But going into the closing question, and before we get to this, I know you guys can't see it at the moment, but I really want to give a shout out to Volcar for this artwork for the background on this.
Ooh.
I want to see.
We love Volker in our
Volker's my
community. Volker is
Oh,
always chatting with us.
don't worry, guys. I will send this to y'all after we get done with this. You guys will get to see it. It's so cool. I love it. But going into
Oh
I'm
the
yeah.
so excited.
closing question, guys. If you guys had anyone approach y'all asking for advice for either starting a YouTube channel, Twitch stream, gaming, reactions, whatnot, what advice would y'all have?
I think for me personally, it's just one of those, and this was part of the best advice we got when we were first starting out, especially with games. It's like to do what we love and not to burn yourself out because it's super easy to burn yourself out to try to make it big. Um, I think what you need to do is have the mindset that even though you have the dream that you want to be like this Twitch star, or this YouTube star, or whatever you want to be, like don't focus so much on numbers. That'll happen. You just got to be authentic and you got to be natural and just enjoy what you do. The more you force it, it just doesn't work.
Yep. I would. That was what I was gonna say too. Don't focus on the numbers. You gotta just if you have fun with what you do, and it was just like how people say how you should focus on finding a career or a job. As long as if you do what you love, it's not gonna feel like work. And as long as you don't focus on the outside stuff, you're just having a good time. That will bring that genuineness will bring people to you,
Mhm.
and you will grow. It might be slower than some other people who don't know how to, who know how to cheat the algorithms and whatnot. But if you just stay true to yourself and what you want to do, and as long as you are doing what you can to innovate or just be true to yourself and what you want to do, don't copy and paste what other people do to be successful or whatever. You will eventually get there. and do your research. I mean, before we started, I'm gonna be honest, I was researching stuff on how to get all this stuff rolling for like a month before
Hmm.
we actually even did anything at all. I mean, just do your research. The stuff is out there for you to find. The resources are there for you to find. And
And if they're not,
honestly,
you ask people.
yeah, as long as you enjoy what you do, and the build might be slow, you will get there though. I mean, that's really what it's all about.
100% agree. 100% agree with what y'all both just said. Guys, thank y'all for stopping by for this episode of Reactors Talk. It has been a joy talking to you guys. We I need to talk to you guys a lot more. I honestly
Yeah.
do. I need to
Oh,
be a little bit
for
more
sure.
active. I need to be a lot a bit more active actually. Guys.
No problem, bro.
Anyways, guys, this has been Reactor Talks with the Otaku Gaming couple, Otaku Don and Otaku Ren. Guys, you wanna give the closing?
Thank you for having us for one. That was great. This
Yeah,
has been
be sure to check out the rest of this dude's reactions. Check out our reactions if you want to see some more stuff for the reactions of the Nerdcore community. Check us out on Twitch, Twitter, all that good stuff. I'm sure he'll have links to all that stuff down below. And thanks for having us on here, man. It was a good time.
All right, guys. Holler at you guys later, and until next time, Storm's Cryomancer out.